Hello and welcome to our new vocabulary lesson from Unit 4, Part 2, the synonyms and antonyms. The title in Unit 4 is Wagon Train Diary, and by the end of this session you should be able to. So let's revise the words and the meanings and their parts of speech, and then look at the synonyms and antonyms. The first word is aggressive, which is an adjective, and the meaning is quick to fight or quarrel. The example was an aggressive salesperson never gives up. The synonyms are violent, warlike, pushy, vigorous, and the antonyms are peaceful. The opposite of aggressive, somebody who wants to fight, is peaceful, timid, shy, bashful, and retiring. And of course there is no such a comma here. There's no comma here. Let's move on, and we have associate. Associate, which is a noun. The meaning is a partner or a friend, and the example was the businessman introduced his associate, and the synonyms are a comparison, teammate, co-worker. The antonyms are an enemy, a foe, rival, and a stranger. Associate is an adjective. The meaning is having less than full rank, second in position. She was hired as an associate professor in the science department, means an assistant professor, and the synonym is assistant. Let's look at associate as a verb, means to join or to be together as partners. I will always associate peaches with summer. This is the second meaning, to link in one's mind, to connect, make connection. The synonyms are to unite, mingle, mix, combine, relate. The antonyms are to separate, distance, and divorce. Deceive as a verb means to trick or lead a person to mislead. And the example is, it is unfair to deceive the customer with false advertising. And the synonyms are to fool, swindle, mislead, double cross, and cheat. Emigrate, verb, means to leave one's home country or area, to live in another place. Henri hopes to emigrate from Haiti to the United States, and this is the synonyms are to relocate, resettle, move, and migrate. Flexible, an adjective, and it means able to bend without breaking, or able to change one's ideas, or adapt or take in new ideas. The example is, I brought in a box of flexible straws. And the synonyms are bendable, limber, elastic, springy, adaptable, adjustable. The antonyms are stiff, rigid, unbendable, inflexible. Glamour, noun, mysterious charm, beauty, or attractiveness. And the movie captures the glamour of Paris, and the synonyms are style, sparkle, magic, enchantment, romance. Of course, here romance is the synonym of one of the shades of the meaning, and fascination. Hazy, which is an adjective, it means unclear, misty, or not readily seen or understandable. Another hot, hazy day is forecast, and the synonyms are cloudy, smoggy, foggy, blurry, dim, and vague. The antonyms bright, clear, precise. And linger, which is a verb, and it means to stay longer than expected, or slowing leaving. Excuse me, or go slowly, or take one's time. And we like to linger over breakfast on Saturdays. The synonyms are to delay, stall, remain, stay, lag, like our laptops usually lag, persist, dawdle. And the antonyms: hurry, rush, charge, and hasten. Luxurious, an adjective, means providing ease and comfort far beyond what is ordinary or necessary. And the example: they took a luxurious vacation. The synonyms are rich, elegant, pleasurable, lavish, extravagant, fancy. And the antonyms are poor, plain, simple, and modest. Let's look at mishap, which is a noun which means unfortunate but minor accident. I got another salad after the mishap, and the synonyms are misfortune, mistake, blunder, and slip up. So it means a blunder after all. Overwhelm, verb, which means to overcome by superior force, crush, or to affect so deeply as to make helpless. The example: fresh troops threatened to overwhelm the weakened defenders. And the synonyms of overwhelm: to overpower, destroy, crush, stun, shock, stagger, and astound. Span, which is a noun, has the meaning of the full reach or length, especially between 2 points and space or time. And let's look at the example. The span of most insects' lives is brief. The length of the life is brief. The synonyms: extent, distance, length, scope, and period. Span as a verb means stretch, to stretch or reach across. A new bridge will be built to span the Golden Gate, which is the opening of the San Francisco Bay. And the synonyms are to bridge, cross, and last. This is from the blue pages. The word study analogy is a statement that shows how two pairs of words are related. So let's look at here the chart below shows other types of relationships that analogies can have: object and description. Twig is too flexible as cotton is too soft. So twig is flexible and cotton is soft. Here the description, The synonym: vivid is too bright as dull is too boring. So I'm using here synonyms: vivid and bright, dull and boring. The antonyms, so I'm using the antonyms: left is to right, so left is the antonym or the opposite to right. As even is to odd, even is the opposite of odd. Here, object and class. Rose is to flower, so rose is a part of when these classes that they make in the science and the biology. As pine is to tree, so trees are so many, there are so many trees, one of them is called the pine tree, and there are so many flowers, one of them is called rose. Function and object and function. Fork is to eat, so this is what I do, this is the function of the fork, to eat with. As pencil is to write. Yes, so let's look at page 45, the shades of meaning. Okay, so here we have one, the passage wagon train diary. You read How I wish they moved at a more aggressive pace. Here, aggressive describes the way the narrator would like the oxen to move. She wishes that they would move with more energy. So, aggressive can also be used to describe behavior, the way in which a person or animal acts. Look at the words here in the chart, and each describes a particular behavior. Aggressive, a person who is aggressive is quick to attack or start a fight. Arrogant, a person who is, so this is the description of the meaning, is arrogant, feels very proud, believing that others are much less important. And assertive, a person who is assertive stands up for himself or herself and tells others what he or she thinks or wants. Impulsive, a person who is impulsive acts without thinking carefully first. Thank you so much. Please join me in the discussion room if you have any questions. Thank you.